Honestly, it's been a great experience. I'm having a lot of fun out here. I'm trying to come out here every day, learn as much as I can, and just try to help make plays for my team.
Being an undrafted guy, though, you've got something to prove. Is that?
I mean, most definitely, but I feel like everyone out here has something to prove. You know what I mean? This is a National Football League, and every time you step on the field, you're gonna get the best of the best, and you're gonna have to compete and give 100 to be able to, you know what I mean, look like you belong here. So that's honestly all that I've been focusing on, going out, competing, and giving 100% every rep.
You're winning the media hype award for the first few days. Do you like seeing that on social media? You're like, oh no, don't put that spotlight on me.
I mean, it's pretty cool to come out after practice and see your phone blowing up a little bit. So it's been pretty fun after the fact. But when I'm on the field, you know, I try not to focus on it. I try to just focus on, you know, making plays and making sure I'm 100% ready to go.
Are you getting the same praise from coaches? Obviously, we notice the catches, but we don't know every route you're supposed to run and every step you're supposed to take.
I feel like the coaches have more so been on me, just trying to make sure that, you know, I'm doing everything that I'm supposed to be doing. You know, when I'm making a play, they're of course congratulating me on making a good play, but they're also letting me know on what I could be doing better to be more successful, to get to where I want to be and to get to where this team needs me to be.
What is that so far? What have you learned you need to work on the most?
Honestly, just getting in and out of my breaks, coming back to the ball, making sure that I'm being quarterback friendly, coming back downhill on all of my routes. Really, that's really what I've been working on.
Emmanuel, were you alignment assignment? You getting that down pat or what?
Most definitely, most definitely. I've been doing a lot of studying. We have a lot of time to study, so I've been doing a lot of studying. In the meetings, the coaches have been helping me out a lot as well.
There was a moment there during practice where Drew Brees pulled you aside after you ran a route, and it looked like he was giving you some tips and mentorship. What's your relationship been with Brees so far?
I feel like, you know, he's a great guy. You know what I mean? When I very first came out here, actually, it's kind of funny. I didn't really know what to expect because, you know what I mean, I'm kind of like big-eyed, and there's Drew Brees, so I didn't really know what to expect. But after getting to know him, getting to talk with him, you know, he's very down to earth, a great guy, great person. You know what I mean? Very smart. I try to every time I'm around him, you know, I try to just soak up as much information as I can. He's so intelligent. He knows so much about the game, and every time that he can, every chance that he's gotten, he's given me little pieces of advice to help me grow into a better player.
Sean Payton said the other day that you're a guy that they've definitely noticed. And obviously, you're aware of what's going on social media. You're winning, like Mike Triplett there said, you're winning the media award. But when you hear your head coach saying that, he's a guy that we've noticed. What does that do for you?
It's very humbling, definitely. It's very humbling because I know all the hard work that I put into to get into this position, but it also just makes me want to work harder, makes me want to keep going, and make sure that I try to help this team and try to earn a spot on that 53 sometime.
How'd you end up at Northern Arizona?
Coming out of high school, I wasn't recruited pretty heavy. I played tight end throughout the entirety of my high school career, hand in the ground. I got spread out a little bit, but for the most part, like I said, I played tight end. So a lot of teams passed up on me. A lot of teams overlooked me. They said I was too slow to play receiver, and then I was too big to play too small to play tight end. So they didn't really know where they wanted me. So Northern Arizona was the only team to take the opportunity and give me a chance to play ball and pay for my education.
Did you kind of feel the same experience after the draft ended and nobody had picked you there?
The draft, as far as what do you mean?
You said nobody offered you in college.
Oh yeah,
nobody in the NFL picked
most
you in the
definitely.
draft.
Most definitely. It's kind of, you know, after the draft, just kind of put a bigger chip on my shoulder. I feel like my entire life, though, I've had kind of a chip on my shoulder. You know, somewhere where I've been overlooked, but somewhere I don't really like. I don't even like to, you know what I mean, sit down and be sad about it. I kind of actually enjoy it because it just pushes me to work harder and be the best that I could be.
What about the Saints attracted you to the Saints?
Excuse me?
What attracted you to the Saints?
Talking with the receiver coaches right after the draft, you know, talking to RC, talking to CJ, realizing that I was going to be able to come here and play with the greatest quarterback to ever play the game. Realizing that I'm going to be able to come here and learn from a guy like Michael Thomas. It's a great receiving core. I felt like that I could come here and have a great chance to help earn a spot and help these guys win.
Just how is that receiving core, you know, talking with Michael Thomas and Traquan Smith and even Ted again, just what dialogues have they had with you to just helping you grow so far?
So much, honestly. This group is filled with a bunch of guys that are very intelligent, on and off the field. You know, off the field, they're giving me advice on just how to live life and how to go about your business and how to be a professional, how to handle things. And then on the field, they're giving me a whole bunch of advice as well, just little details and focusing on little things to continue to help get better.
Did the receiver coaches, when they sold you on this place, say anything to you about their vision for a guy like you who has the sort of in-between measurables, right? Like not the measurables that you're looking for a receiver or a tight end necessarily, kind of in between.
Not in the initial conversation that I had with them right after the draft. No, right after the draft, I talked to the receivers coaches. They said that they'd love to have me up here, and you know, after talking with my agent and thinking about it a lot, I felt like this was a great spot to be.
Are there other players who have the similar situation as you that you've drawn current or past that you would draw inspiration from and look at that?
Really, Marcus Colston. He's really a big one that I would draw from. When I was actually at the NFLPA Bowl, I talked with a Saints scout there, and that's who he had compared me to after watching some of the practices that we had. He had compared me to him, and you know, after going and watching a lot of his film, realizing that he was a small school player, came in, had to work his way up, and had a path kind of similar to mine. You know, it's someone that I kind of look to and really try to, I guess, model myself after.
You remember the scout's name?
I do not.
Colston broke out his first training camp after having kind of quiet.
Yeah. Yes, sir. That's the same thing I'm hoping for.
Were you aware that the head coach really likes tall receivers? Did anybody tell you that, or were you aware of that?
I mean, I knew I was aware of the kind of receivers that the coach liked just because of Michael Thomas being here. You know, he's a big, physical guy, great size. You know, great ball skills, and I feel like in a lot of ways we can compare when we're on the field. So I knew that my physicality and what I bring to the game would help fit this offense.
How much you looking forward to that first preseason game?
Oh, I can't wait. Strap up the pads, get to play in the dome. I can't wait. Yes, sir.